Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 20 of The New Frontier. As you can see, I have little googly eyes on all of my tools. Apparently this was the April Fool's joke of silenced gems. Very interesting. Today, after we have got all of these machines up and running, I am realizing that I am lacking a lot of resources. Even in the last episode, I actually ran out of redstone, and I decided to go ahead and create, or go mining a little bit, but even then, I'm still struggling with resources. So I think today we are going to probably start doing a quarry to do some mining for us. I think that would help out considerably. That way we don't have to manually go and mine anymore. And to do that, there's a couple of things that I want to create. For one, I am going to want a chunk loader, and looks like we have a couple of options. We have the industrial chunk loader, but it's work in progress, so it probably doesn't really work right now. So the other one that we have is the chunk loader from Persistent Bits. So I probably want to go ahead and create a couple of these. One for my base and one for where the quarry is going to be. So let's go ahead and grab our ender pearls. Ooh, we only got 8 ender pearls right now. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put my base chunk loader maybe in this corner. If we right click it, it'll actually show what chunks are being loaded, which I don't think you can change the dimensions of that. It actually puts these little strips of stained glass to show where the chunks are being loaded. And this is basically going to load these chunks, keep them in memory while I'm out exploring and everything else. That way I don't have to worry about my base not being loaded whenever resources are coming in, and vice versa. Ooh, yay! I have a couple of ender pearls here. Perfect. And these are ender lily seeds. These are with extra utilities. I've been finding those just by breaking glass, or grass, I should say, and I've just been planting them here. They take a very, very long time to actually grow into a mature plant to provide me with ender pearls. I could change this a little bit so that they're on end stone. That would allow me to at least be able to grow them a little bit faster. I don't know how much faster, but I know that I should go to the end at some point, but not right now. I know that there's a crafting recipe for end stone that can take ender pearls, and I might actually do that, but let's see how many ender pearls we can get through in this episode. I've been crafting up a solar panel 5, and it looks like it just completed. So let me go ahead and pop this guy down here as well. Probably need to start replacing some of these solar panel 3s. So let me go ahead and place that guy right here, and he is producing 512 RF per tick, which is very, very nice. Might take those, I am not sure. Let me just leave it as this for now, and maybe just pop that guy right there. That should be able to, well, that may not connect directly to that one. These might not actually be being used. I'm assuming that the multi-block here means that all of these are connected, but whenever you're using a different tier, it might not be. So I probably need a cable right here. So let me, ooh, a little bit of frame drops. Let me go ahead and grab a cable real quick. Just one of these, just right here, and that'll put these into the energy. Nice. That seemed to have worked. Cool. So now, now that we have chunk loaders, I want to be able to create a builder from RF Tools. And this builder will basically act not only as a builder, being able to build things, but it can also be used to quarry out things. So I do need some bricks. I should have some clay in here. Oops. So let me fire up this clay. I can just put it right here, disperse it between the other two slots, and we can start producing some bricks. And what else did the builder need? One of these machine frames. Can do that real quick. And cool. So now all we need are the bricks. So let's go ahead and convert these. Well, we got 2 bricks. Need 2 more after that. So while we're waiting on that, let's take a look at the RF tool options that we have for the builder. We could do a space chamber card. We can do a shape card, and this will be able to build things. But I kind of want these that have the pickaxe on it. Here's a normal quarry, and this is able to basically replace blocks with dirt. That might be fine for the overworld, but I think I might end up having to, because of the dimension that I'm going to be going into in this episode, might want this to actually void the blocks. That way I can actually see where I've quarried before. And let's see if those bricks are done. There we go. 1, 2. This should finish up our builder. That's nice. And let's go ahead and take a look at the RF tools again. And here we don't want a silk quarry or a forging quarry right now, because these are going to require quite a bit more power, like double and triple the amount of power. And I don't really have that kind of power generation right now. So I think I'm going to go with a clearing quarry. And this will be fairly simple, I hope. Do I not have paper? Do I have any sugar cane? I do. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of paper. RF tool. And I think we needed clearing, no, not clearing silk, just the clearing quarry. And we need this guy. There we go. And that guy, what are we missing? Diamond shovel. Let's go ahead and grab one of those. There we go. Probably should have created another diamond pick, but that's fine. And we need glass. So do we have any sand? Nope. Let's go ahead and craft up some glass. 20 glass. Probably need to create some sort of cobble works at some point. That way it can keep glass on hand. Glass and sand and gravel and everything else. Glass. This is going to take a little bit. So let me pause it real quick and wait for this to complete. Alright, so the last piece of glass is finished, and now we have a clearing quarry. This is going to be pretty cool. Alright, so now it's just a matter of being able to get to the other dimension that we're going to use. And I think I'm going to be using from a mod called Aroma 1997's Dimension. And it's going to be this guy. This is going to be leading into Dimension 6, which is a mining world. I could go into the deep dark, but I really don't want to right now, because the deep dark at least has the ability to double ores. But for now, I think I'm just going to go into mining level 6, and that, because of the durability. Let me just come up here into my blood chest and fix that. There we go. And now we have a mining tool. And now, should we be able to do this? Not yet, because we need 2 Eyes of Ender. Do we have any blaze powder in here? We don't. I know that I have blaze up here. Here's some blaze powder. I need 2 of these guys. Eye of Ender. There we go. And there we go. Cool. So now we have this little guy. This is a dimension changer, and this is going to be pretty cool. I tested this out in my test world. Not sure if it's going to behave the same way, but let's go ahead and try it. All you really have to do is hold the right mouse button, and it will change dimensions for you. And we are going into a mining dimension, and we will notice first thing that this world is very, very flat. There's no mountains, no hills. It is just flat. Looks like it does have some of the world gen features, such as these little towers. We'll get to those eventually, but this is going to be pretty nice. And to get back, all we have to do is right click it again. Just hold the right mouse button, and it'll go to the position where we last saved our player. Could have been spawn if we didn't have a bed, but this will just return us back to our bed, and this is actually kind of perfect. So before we do this, let's go ahead and do a couple of things. Let's go ahead and grab a chest first, and I kind of want another solar panel. Do I have the resources to create this guy? Another solar panel. What is that, a 5? That's a 4. What do I need for a 5? Oh, apparently I already had one of those guys. Cool. That'll work for me. Solar panel 5, a chest, our builder block. That might be it for now. So let's go ahead and set up a small quarry. So this is going to be the spot that we come in. I'm just going to put a block here so that we know and we don't quarry up this area. Probably should create a waypoint at our current position. Spawn? And I'm assuming that it's going to be on the correct dimension. It doesn't say. Really don't want this to be a waypoint on all dimensions, but here we should be able to at least set our stuff down. So let's go ahead and set our builder right here, Bob the Builder, and this is going to require some power. But before I do that, let's go ahead and place a chest on top, because whenever the quarry is activated, it's actually going to push all of its items up into this chest. So let's go ahead and shift right click that guy, because we need to be able to set the dimensions. I did not mean to make that into a shield. Set the dimensions of this card so it knows where to quarry. And I think I have to at least be on the same... Why can I not fly? I must have deactivated that. So let me go ahead and come out this direction. This is probably good. Let me go ahead and set it right there. And now we need to set a second corner for this guy. And I think just out this way somewhere should be sufficient. That's probably good enough for now. We don't really need anything large at this point. We just need to be able to start pulling in things like iron and everything else. There we go. So let's go ahead and shift right click this guy, and we can see that we have different things that we can do. We have the dimensions. Right now we're doing a solid box. We do have the ability to shape it as whatever we want, but I think solid box is the perfect thing for a quarry, because we're not wanting to just cut out the edges or the lines for this shape. We want to be able to clear out everything inside of it as well. We might as well start voiding stone, cobble, dirt, gravel, and sand. I'm not sure about sand. I might want to keep that. I don't know. And that is probably good. But if we were to place this guy into the machine and click this button right here, we can see that it is going to show the shape of where it's going to quarry. And right now, it's only one level because that is where I set my dimensions. So we probably want this guy to be a little bit big. Why is it over there too? That's kind of bizarre. Why is my shape card showing over there? Might have to redo this. Let me remove that real quick. That's kind of weird. Let me try setting this again. So shift right click that guy. I am going to come out this direction. Make sure that I'm still on the same Z coordinate. And let's go ahead and click that guy. And let's go over here and click it somewhere over here. Bam. And that sets the second point. Maybe that'll work. I am not sure. That's kind of weird that it showed the shape over there. But let's go ahead and throw that guy. Well, I forgot something. What we want to do is probably change our dimensions as well. This is basically showing that we are going only a single Y dimension. So we probably want this one to be fairly tall. And if I were to put this guy in by itself and push this guy to preview, it's going to go way up because we didn't change the offset. It's basically just using this as the bottom offset, and we don't really want that. I'm kind of wondering, should I should probably not include the row that this builder's on. I mean, I guess I could pull this back one. The card is still going to show the appropriate. Did I lose my card? Ah, I think I lost my card. Alright. Word of warning, do not break the quarry. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, it's because of the offsets. Let me go sleep through the night real quick. Please. And let's go ahead and try this again, because I don't think it's a good idea to have the quarry in line with where it's going to be digging. One thing that I could do probably, let me stop showing that. What I could do is probably change the Z offset. Go away. If I change the Z offset, which might... That's the Y offset, I think. I am not entirely sure. Let me just try this again and not include the builder this time. Alright, so this time I didn't include the builder coordinate, and forgot to change the dimension here. Let's go ahead and do, I don't know, 150. Throw that guy back in there, show it, and this time it doesn't include this coordinate right here, which probably good, because if we were to have things around it, we don't really want that to be mined up. And let's go ahead and place our chest on top, clear that out. So now this is actually going from the surface up. We actually want that to go down below. So we might want to change this one to like -30. And I think if I'm understanding this correctly, this will basically take the coordinates of the builder, go down 30 blocks, but then this guy is 150 with the middle point of our offset. So technically, I guess we should only need, why are we 70 right now? So we really only need 70. But 150, there's nothing in the sky, so that should be fine. And I forgot to get a lever. Let's go ahead and grab some stone and some wood. That's spruce. Or no, that's maple. maple. But that's spruce. Wait, where'd my wood go? Where'd my wood go? My wood disappeared? That's kind of weird. Broke it with my hand and it just disappeared. Okay. That'll work, I guess. Alright, so let's go ahead and convert that. Grab some sticks and a little bit of cobblestone. That'll create us a lever. Because right now we're just going to activate this guy via a lever. A little bit of redstone signal. If I were to turn that on, we can see that we want to keep running with a redstone signal, just like that. Cool. So let's turn that off because right now we don't have any power. So let's go ahead and hook up our solar panel just like this. And this is going to produce 512 RF per tick since this is a solar panel 5. And that's going to start feeding into this machine. And if we were to flip that switch, this should start right there. Cool. We can see that it is actually clearing out this line. Nice. It's actually not doing too bad. I thought this was going to be much slower because of the power consumption that we have. And this is only going straight down. Well, we are getting iron and stuff, which is very good. But we should be voiding all of the other things. And it went down to bedrock. Cool. So it actually should start the next row. Nice. I am not sure why it's doing it like this. I thought it would be going across that way, but we'll just let it keep running like that. So let's take a look, and we can see we already have resources, and this is perfect because this is exactly what we are wanting. That is nice. Very, very nice. So we could conserve on energy because this is basically dumping all of the energy generated from this solar panel into the other quarry or the other builder. But this is doing quite a great job already. I am very happy with this. Nice. Looks like it stalls a little bit on ores, which is probably to be expected since it takes a little bit more power to get through those ores rather than the stone and dirt and stuff. But that is very, very cool. So let's run back up here. Let's check this guy out because we are probably running low on inventory space. And we are. This is going to be very, very cool. Alright, so now we basically want to be able to get the stuff from this dimension into our own dimension. So let's go ahead and run back and see how we can do that. Oh yeah, I forgot to place the chunk loader. So right now, the quarry stopped. It's basically only going to run whenever those chunks are loaded. What did I do with that chunk loader? Chunk loader. I guess I put it back into my refined storage. That is fine. And we should be able to start working on the next step. Well, taking a look at all of my different options, all of the maybe one option for this, there's really not a lot of ways to transfer items interdimensionally. I could do a couple of things with like a blood magic using the transposers or whatever those are, but that is not in our cards right now since we haven't actually started blood magic. Another way is using refined storage. If I take a look at, refined storage, we have this guy down here, which is interdimensional upgrade. Basically, this allows us to have an interface or something that is connected I don't think it's an interface, but it's one of these blocks up here somewhere, upgraded with an interdimensional upgrade. And that would allow us to essentially transfer items, or just accessing our refined storage system in a different dimension. That does require 1000 RF per tick, but the thing that I'm lacking right now is a nether star. It does look like there's a couple of crafting recipes for nether star, but I do not have any of these things yet, such as wither skeleton skulls. Quartz is fine, and diamonds are fine. We could do this with skulls. I don't know if this is like... I don't know if this is a peaceful type crafting. It's something worth considering. We could get into mystical agriculture. Quarry has these withered ribs. I don't think we have any of those. Withered ribs. We got a wither bone. What can we do with that? Can we do anything with that? The ultimate material. No, it doesn't look like it. So that's really not an option for me either. I know that we can use blood magic to convert skulls. I keep losing that. There it is. We could use blood magic, or evil craft, I mean, the blood from evil craft to convert a skeleton skull into wither, and a zombie into a skeleton skull. But unfortunately, I don't have any heads right now. I don't have any skulls. So that is kind of unfortunate. I could go down into my spawn area and see if I can kill a few zombies and things myself. Maybe they can drop heads for me. It doesn't look like the spikes are doing that at all. Let me go ahead and run over there. I did carve a path, sort of, from my warehouse all the way over here into my mining cave. So let me just check the mob drops that I have in those chests down here real quick and see if those will help us. But I don't think we have any of that. So let's rush over here real quick. Quite a ways. Blah, there we go. And let's go ahead and check this. Do not see any heads. See a lot of googly eyes, but no skulls of any kind. So yeah, we can't do that one right now. I don't think there's anything for beheading in this pack as well. So no upgrades on weapons or anything to receive an extra chance of beheading any mobs. So that's not an option either. So I guess the other thing that I could do, I wonder if this would be faster. Going here and going back. That's funny. That's a way to get back to my base rather quickly. I guess the other thing that we could do is just upgrade some chests. Because of the fact that that system doesn't go very fast, we can create a diamond chest. Let's go ahead and upgrade this one to a gold. Just like that. Maybe another one. And let's go ahead and upgrade these into their diamond chest counterparts. That one and that one. That way we can at least have some chests in there. Let's go ahead and grab our transfer nodes. Probably only need the one with these pipes, and might be nice to upgrade these a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be fast enough to even worry about. So let's go ahead and run over to Dimension 6 real quick, find our quarry. He's not doing anything because we need to chunk load it. So let's go ahead and plop a chunk loader down here. Just right click it and it'll show which chunks are being loaded. I think we only really need to keep the builder block chunk loaded because I think it does its own chunk loading, if I'm not mistaken. So that might be fine, to be honest. And all we have to do is come over to this dimension just occasionally, pick up the resources it has gathered. Let me go ahead and pop those guys there. Pop these guys right here. make sure that we can access the chests, and throw our transfer node right here. Cool. Oh wait, that's going to interfere with my solar panel. Does look like this is east and west, this direction, so I think we'll get better luck with the solar panel being right here. That way the sun has a clear visibility to the solar panel, the entire sky. So that might be fine. So let's go ahead and run my cable. Probably don't want that there. Does this cave wrench work? Didn't think so. There we go. Let's pop that guy off. Might go to the back. Might be a little bit better. There we go. This should start transferring items out, right? You gotta transfer items out. Ah, there we go. Cool. So it is transferring the items out, although it's rather slow right now. That's why I'd probably want to get into a speed upgrade. So let's run back to our base real quick, and let's grab a speed upgrade for these guys. So this is extra utilities. Extra utilities, quite a few things in here. Speed upgrade. Looks like we need these upgrade bases, and that's going to require a resonator. Is that the only way to create an upgrade base? How do you create a resonator? Is that something in our cards today? Resonator. Oh, looks like we can. Let's go ahead and create that guy. Come down here. I'm not sure what all recipes this have, but for right... Oh, wow. That is not taking RF. That is probably using grid power, which is not something that we have right now. Yeah, grid power. No power used or generated. Oh. Is that true? So if I created a weighted pressure plate, put this guy in here, will that work? Yeah, now it's going to require power. Yeah, we'll have to get into that sometime soon. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get any upgrades for the transfer. That might be fine since we're avoiding most everything, like stone-wise. We might not have to worry about it too much. This looks like it's doing pretty well. Where is it right now? Oh, there it is, right there. It's kind of weird that it's going along this side first. That is not what I would have expected. This might be transferring fast enough. I guess we could make it a little bit faster by moving these chests a little bit closer, because of the fact that with extra utilities, the way it's doing it is doing a search. So let's go ahead and pop these guys off. And by having a smaller search area, it should be able to find the inventory a little bit quicker. Because you can see that it's searching down the pipes for an available inventory that it can put into. And that does look like it's a little bit faster. We'll just have to keep an eye on this. I think the quarry will stop whenever it's run out of space. Probably need to light this area up. Do not want to be caught out here because we do know that mobs spawn here. Let's go ahead and run back to our base. Sleep real quick. Come on. There we go. Run back over there. Let's see how well this is doing. It's not running very fast, but it might be fast enough. I'm hoping. Might end up upgrading this chest to a diamond. Yeah, Might want to do that. So let's go ahead and turn off the quarry for a little bit. And let's go ahead and transfer items out of this completely. And let me replace it with this diamond chest. Ooh, yay, chaos gems. I've been needing those. Alright, cool. I'll be right back. Alright, so this chest is now empty. So let's go ahead and replace this guy with a diamond chest. That way we have a little bit bigger buffer for this transfer to actually occur. And while we've been waiting, this has been filling up with power, which will actually make it go quite a bit faster until it runs through all of that power. I do not know where it's at. Down there? Down here, there it is. See, you can see how fast it's running whenever it has quite a bit more power. Eventually we'll upgrade the solar panels or have some other energy source, but I wanted to do solar panels for now because of the fact that I really don't have to worry about fueling anything, and this does produce 512 RF per tick, which isn't too bad. It's at least able to get power in here. It looks pretty good, but we have reached that wrapping up point, unfortunately, so we'll have to go ahead and end it off for today. I guess the big issue with using this quarry the way it is, it's actually going to have lava blocks interfering or even water blocks. I don't think I have to worry about that too much. Of course, more flowing blocks that you have, the more lag your world can get. So that is something that we might want to consider in the future. But I think right now, this is going to work out just fine for us. Where's the quarry at now? Is it starting the second row yet? Ah, there it is. Starting the second row. Oh, okay. This time it's actually going to do a larger patch. Very cool. Alright, so I think for now I'm going to kill that pig, put him out of his misery so that I can get at least the food from it. Sorry, piggies. Don't want you to die in the pit, but I need your food. So I am going to wrap it up for today. We'll just have to keep an eye on this system long term. We'll probably have a little bit better for power, as well as being able to get items back into the dimension where we can actually use them. But until we have the resources, there's really not much we can do about that. So I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you can rate and comment down below, it would be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, please hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.